The government plans to attract more private investments into the electricity distribution network as part of a 10-year strategy to build a self-sustaining and resilient energy sector. Speaking on behalf of Energy and Green Transition Minister Honorable John Abdullahi Jinapor, Deputy Director in charge of Power, Mr. Suleiman Abubakar, said reforms will focus on expanding private sector participation, boosting renewable energy generation, strengthening transmission infrastructure, and improving financial viability to reduce reliance on state support. The strategy also includes investing in digital systems to cut losses, enforcing cost recovery mechanisms, and encouraging local industrial participation in renewable energy projects. The Ministry of Energy and Green Transition acknowledged challenges such as high losses, delayed tariff adjustments, and under-recoveries, but said recent measures, including tariff rationalization and a transparent implementation of the cash waterfall mechanisms, are beginning to yield results. Ghana's upstream petroleum sector is facing a slowdown, with no new petroleum agreements signed since 2018, according to the 2025 semi-annual report by the Public Interest and Accountability Committee. Drilling and completion activities on the Jubilee field have decreased, with only one well currently being completed. At the 10 field, there was no drilling activity during the first half of 2025. Meanwhile, E&I has been working on the SGN field by sidetracking the SNKE1X well to optimize production. After approval to amend the OCTP plan of development, preparatory work has also begun at the Pecan Energies, whose plan of development was approved in June 2023, but the company has not yet reached the final investment decision required to start full field development. The report highlights the ongoing challenge of attracting new investments to Ghana's oil sector. The Africa Finance Corporation has sold its biggest loan deal, a $1.5 billion syndicated loan involving lenders from the Middle East, Africa, and Europe. The funds will boost the corporation's ability to finance major infrastructure and industrial projects across the continent. AFC's executive board member and head of financial services, Banji Fahintola, says the deal highlights the bank's growing reputation as a bridge between Africa's infrastructure needs and global investors. He described it as a landmark transaction that shows the AFC's strength in mobilizing large-scale capital for Africa's development. The United States has slapped sanctions on over 50 individuals, companies, and vessels linked to Iran's oil and gas trade. 2 Chinese firms are among those targeted: Shandong Qingcheng Petrochemical, an independent refinery, and Rizal Shiwal crude oil terminal in eastern China. U.S. officials say Shandong Qingcheng has bought millions of barrels of Iranian oil since last year, while Rizal Shiwal's terminal has handled shipments from Iran's shadow fleet designed to evade sanctions. This marked the 4th round of U.S. sanctions against Chinese refineries, continuing to import Iranian oil in defiance of existing restrictions. Energy Brief is proudly brought to you by Airport Tree Hotel. Energy Ghana Team. Local in focus, global in perspective.